G'day guys, my name is Trent, aka LaxLime, bringing you a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against the Clumzzy Monkey in the Little Cup tier. I have battled Clumzzy Monkey in the Little Cup tier before, but it was a good battle that time, so we are actually doing a rematch, and not many people do Little Cup battles, so if you do Little Cup battles, let me know so we can have a Little Cup battle. Best way to do that is just to hit me up on Twitter. But he is bringing a super cool team, like a really cool team, and from his team, I am actually just really worried about that Tentacool, because it can really do, it can hurt my team. It really can. I really do not like water poison stab moves. It's just, I don't like it. But I'm rocking the Rhyhorn. I'm glad I got it. It's really cool. I want to try it out. And I've already got the Carablast on my side. It actually has no guard, and I battled Pokeplayer, and he completely wrecked me with a no guard Carablast, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to make that one, but I'm going to make it a little differently and actually put Sword Dance on it to see how it goes. But we will get into the battle. I was really at this stage predicting that I thought he was going to lead off with what's it called? I'm going to call it Clumzzy, the monkey one. I just had that feeling, but you know what? He makes a better play, and it didn't turn out well on the first few turns. But we'll get into the battle and see how we go. So as I said, he actually just decides to lead off with his Tentacool, and I was like, oh no. No, I've let off with Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is not going to be able to take a Scald. So I have to switch out, and I thought, oh, Frogty, Froggy, whatever you're called, you're the man to take this. And you know what? It really sucks, because I'm a physical variant, and I end up getting Scald burned. And that really sucks and really matters. It's a crit Scald burn. Yeah. I sort of predicted that he was going to switch out here, so I decided to go for the U-turn. Either way, I didn't really have anything I could touch him with. So, yeah, that does nothing at all, and unfortunately I need to switch out into Chespin, because that's the only thing that can really take this guy. I know that the poison isn't going to really do well against him, but it's the only thing I can really damage his team with. He does go for the Toxic Spikes, thank gosh, as he goes for the Sludge Wave on the next turn. And yeah, that hurts, and it's a crit, so I could have probably survived 2 of them if that wasn't a crit. I do go for the Seed Bomb, it does a decent chunk, and he overpredicts here and goes for the Scourge, which is fine. It doesn't kill, which is great, so I can get another Seed Bomb off, and, it's still not going to be enough to kill, but at least it's in a range now. I can bring in Carablast and actually just outspeed and kill this thing, because it's pretty slow, and I know Carablast is faster. I do have Drill Run on this, and Drill Run hits not much of his team, but I just wanted to get rid of this thing, and I had nothing else that could probably kill it. So yeah, Drill Run comes through, takes out this Tentacool, or not cool, as he likes to call it, and that's great. That's really good. At this point, the poison sucks too. It really does suck. But he does go into the birdie one, and yeah, guts on this thing is a little bit of a problem. Rhyhorn's the only one that can take out take the attack really from this thing, so I decide to go out of that as he goes for the U-turn, and he actually U-turns out into the Fly Trap. Now, I really underpredicted how good Fly Trap was. It does have Arena Trap, so I'm stuck in the field, but I really thought I'd be able to take at least one attack from this thing. I do have Ice Fang as well. That's going to be, a super effective hit at least, and do a decent chunk of damage. Like, it does over half, so I was like, yep, sweet, this thing's not a problem, but I get Earthquaked. I'm defensive as hell, and I go down. It was not till after this battle, and I was like, what is this? He has 100 base power, which is just insane for Little Cup. It is insane. I know I'm going to outspeed with Rocky, and I go for the Waterfall, and it is not enough to kill him, and I am so salty at this moment, because that burn really ended up didn't mattering, and that was the second game in a row that the burn did matter. So that was unfortunate, but that's the way the game is. Hacks is involved, and that's all good. It was still really fun. So I do go out and Ghastly here, because Ghastly is going to be outspeed. I can take this thing out with Shadow Ball. That is not a problem. From here, he decides to switch into his Scraffy. Now, I don't think he thought I was carrying Dazzling Gleam or I was Focus Sash, but yeah, Dazzling Gleam is going to really hurt this guy. You know what, Scraffy? Has anyone actually told him that his pants are too big for him? Like, really? Someone just let him know. He just looks ridiculous holding his, I don't know, his tail up, I guess? I don't know what that is. However, he does go for the knockoff, sorry, and I got off track at there, and I have obviously got the focus sash, so it doesn't take me out. He goes into Clumzzy, which I've got to switch out because Ghastly is my win condition at this point, and it's the only thing I can really do to take out the rest of his team, and I decided to go on a Quintessal. This is really cool. I really want to try this out, but it actually has Eruption. It's Choice Scarfed Eruption, I believe, and I really want to try it out, but I haven't had the opportunity, so hopefully I can bring it into another battle and it actually works out for me. I sort of figured after the burn now, as well as the U-turn damage, I'm probably better off going for the Flamethrower, because the Eruption probably won't do as much, so I decided to go for the Flamethrower. I am a bit of a girl and didn't run Fire Blast, because if I did run Fire Blast, this would have killed, and I would have been able to at least keep this around for another turn to do some damage at least. So Brave Bird comes my way, it is going to take me down as well as him down, so it is a double down on this turn, which I'm more than happy with. I am very much limited to what Pokemon I have now, but he's also only got 2 Pokemon on his side too. This really comes down to a battle of Ghastly versus Ghastly. It really does. My strongest attack that I do have is Mega Horn, so I just really need to go for the Mega Horns. I'm not game enough to predict the Clumzzy coming back in. I do have Berry Juice on this thing as well, so I'm back up at full health and just go for the Mega Horn. It does like a decent chunk of damage, but definitely not enough really for me to damage and dent this thing. I wasn't game enough to overpredict here and go for like the Drill Run or anything, because it would have just really hurt. He does decide to go on the Clumzzy, so I wish I did, but I was too much of a girl. Well, I shouldn't say that actually. I shouldn't say it like that. I was too chicken. So yeah, Clumzzy comes back in, and it still does a decent chunk, but I'm not going to live the Fire Punch, and I end up going down there. Ghastly will come back in here. He'll be able to take out Clumzzy with a Shadow Ball. However, this all comes down to a battle between Ghastly and Ghastly. The way that he switched it out before really told me that he was probably Scarfed. So at this point, I was like, please don't be Scarfed. Oh, I just need to win the Speed tie. Please don't be Scarfed. I need to win the Speed tie. Don't be Scarfed. Don't be Scarfed. Come on. But I just knew in the back of my head that he was Scarfed. He ends up going first and takes me out. So it comes down to a 1-0 victory, which was actually, I thought I made a pretty good comeback considering how, like, annihilated I got by Tentacruel. I keep on calling it Tentacruel, but Tentacruel at the start of the battle there. So yeah, it was actually a really fun battle, and again, the burn, two Little Cup battles in a row really messed with me. But yeah, so thank you Clumzzy Monkey for the battle. If you would like to check him out, his link and stuff will be in the description below. Yeah, definitely check him out. He's a good friend. He's helped me out pretty much from the start. So he's a super good guy. But if you guys would like a chance to battle me, especially in the Little Cup tier, please hit me up on Twitter and ask. I would really appreciate that. And I will catch you all guys next time.